First and foremost, I would like to give all praise, glory, and honor unto Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Harakakwadash. I would also like to give a double honors unto the apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone who do well that have taught me this truth. And would I also like to say a sincere shalom unto the hopeful, elect, unto the scattered elect, unto the servants, the brothers, the prophets, the men who out there prophesying and laboring in this truth and in this doctrine. Unto you I say shalom. Black culture will always bring division. All right. And I'm going to play this clip right here. And, this is some NAACP shit. Basically, where niggas meet up and have panels and talk about their problems and come up with no solutions. And thing about it is they're divided amongst themselves. Okay, but like I said, they bring nothing but division and confusion. And how about Yahawashi? The Most High is not dealing with black people. The Most High is not coming to deliver black people. He ain't coming to deliver Latinos. He's coming to deliver Israelites. All right. Men and women from the tribe of Judah, from the tribe of Levi, from the tribe of Benjamin, from the tribe of Naphtali, so on and so on. Okay, but niggas is still stuck on black culture. And they can't never see that we have a common enemy. Okay? Even Northern Kingdom. A lot of Northern Kingdom go off. Well, they can't, accept that, hey, the Southern Kingdom, the Judites, the Benjamites, the Levites are their brothers. And these dumb niggas, that's why the Lord is coming back just for the elect. The Lord's got to deliver the elect and leave these niggas be, man. Let these niggas perish. When they come back in the kingdom of heaven, they'll be in their right mind. But until then, the hell with these niggas. The hell with black culture. The hell with Latino culture and heritage. Man, we are seeking for the elect of Yasharallah, of Israel. Okay, that's it. And I'm gonna play this video, and then you can see that the Jake in the middle with the NAACP sweatshirt, he know a little bit, but he's still off. But all the rest of the panel, of course, you got emotional ass women up there, and this nigga with the suit on, with the red shirt, he had an Israelite. I forgot who was on there. I don't know if it was Bishop Nate. He had an Israelite on his panel, and he was telling them the truth, but he didn't want to hear that. Okay, I forgot. It was some time ago. I forgot this guy's YouTube channel, whatever. But he didn't want to hear it. These niggas just want to hear black community. This black community. They don't. And think about all that stuff caters to who? Esau. Okay, because the more you're blinded by the black culture, the black business, the black banks, and all that bullshit, reparations, Esau can still do what he got to do. Esau is still, pulling strings behind the scenes because you niggas are still confused and stuck on stupid. So let me play this so you could, you can see what I'm referring to, and it just shows you that hey, we're still under the curses, and that hey, our people, they hate their fellow brothers, but they hate themselves first, man. So I'll play this.
Can have is that solidarity because our cause are our cause. So we all know that we want to be able to eat. We should all be able to eat, to flourish, to be able to be happy in this city. And so whatever that looks like to you is what needs to be communicated to the powers that be.
Solidarity with whom? Could you describe who need to be in solidarity with? I'm confused.
For me, that's black and brown people throughout this.
That's black and brown people. I'm going to show you their reaction. That's black and brown. All right, the Northern Kingdom and the Southern Kingdom. So he understands that a lot of Jakes are, they may not be in the truth, but they're coming to that realization that, they fucked up as much as we are. Yeah, Judah gets the, probably had it worse, but a lot of them in Northern Kingdom, they got it bad too. Okay, Judah got it worse because that's the head tribe. But don't think that the Northern Kingdom wasn't getting jacked up, okay? And they still getting jacked up, all right? But I'm gonna show you the reaction to these, these weak ass wannabe boule ass niggas right here. I started again.
For me, that's black and brown people throughout the city. Well, I'm not sure if the issue is there. If it's a numbers game, it's the same problem.
He said if it's a numbers thing, we got the same problem. But all the niggas in the audience, they want to hear some black power shit. They want to hear some that's these old Al Sharpton, Jesse Jackson, MLK marching ass niggas, man. And the Lord about to do away with them too, man. All right, because the Lord is only coming back for the elect. All right, the Lord gonna, man, put a lot of niggas, a lot of black people to death, a lot of Mexicans to death. Okay, because they just don't want to get right. They never can see that we have a common foe. We have a common enemy. Okay, niggas is still stuck on NCAA, Black History, BLM, United Negro, College Fund, and all that crap. All right, which has done nothing for our people. And all those organizations have been set up by the devil. All right, they don't even know who the damn enemy is. Okay, because behind closed doors they'll talk shit about Esau, but when they see in Esau's face, they want to be equal with him. All right, these niggas still want equal rights. These niggas wanted so bad to eat at the same table and sit on the front of the bus. And man, I don't want these filthy damn devils nowhere near me. But these niggas want to have. I want to drink at the same water fountain. Jake is bugged out, man. I'll play a little. I'm just gonna. End of the video just shows you the nigga woman, these Sambo ass niggas reaction. Yeah, so all that black power shit, man. The Lord ain't dealing with it. Okay. So let me start with let's see. Let me start with Ciroc. Like I said, Jake don't even know who the hell the damn enemy is, man. All right. Esau will be your enemy until they dangle every 4 years they dangle reparations in your face, and then or they dangle some Democratic. They'll have you niggas going to go vote or die campaign, and have a Republican candidate that you niggas is all for all of a sudden. Okay, it's just the Esau Ben had you two-thirds of our people. Esau Ben had them in a trick bag. All right, that's why they got to be destroyed. Okay, this is Sirach, Ecclesiastes 12:10. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. All right, and these niggas, these niggas, they're gonna find out how much Esau hate them. Okay, though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. Yeah, he humbled himself. He gave you all these programs and BLMs and gave you grants and all that stuff to shut you niggas up. Okay, to make you niggas think you was equal. Gave you an education, gave you black colleges and all this stupid shit. Made it seem like it wasn't you were getting ahead if you got a degree, if you got a master's and all that. If you were incorporated in his college system, you were equal. You could be in the corporate world. You could be in Wall Street. Man, Esau sold the American dream to everyone, but he really sold it to you dumb niggas. All right. Take good heed of him and beware of him, and thou shalt be unto him as thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust has not been altogether wiped away. And we see the devil for who he is, but our people don't. Or our people are still on that old black shit. Okay. But all these works of Esau, all these works of Jake through various different organizations and programs, it never worked out for our people. Okay, these niggas meet up and protest and have all these different panels. What has that done for our people? We're still here in captivity. You niggas want to go out and march and no kings protest. What has that done? You niggas, if you really want to hurt Esau, why don't you niggas protest on a Monday or a Tuesday when everyone's supposed to be at work? That'll hurt Esau. But no, Esau, he's so wicked. He take a damn. He organized so you niggas can go out on your off day, okay? And you waste you only get but 2 off days, and you waste one of your off days going out to protest for some bullshit, okay? And what are you niggas back at work on Monday? All right, because all these organizations, Black Panthers, and all these various different things set up by Jake, they were infiltrated by Esau, okay, or even some of them were set up by Esau. And what do they bring our people? It didn't profit our people shit. Okay, it left our people more confused and still searching for some false hope, or still wanted to be accepted by the damn devil. Okay, and at the same time, they can't see that damn Issachar, Manasseh, Ephraim, they live in the same neighborhoods we live in. They going through the same shit we go through. Okay? They can't see that. Jake can't see that far. Jake is still, and it goes back to the curses, of course. But Jake, especially Judah. Judah is fucking greedy. Just Judah's selfish. All right, because you even had Israelite groups out there teaching that black only Israelite shit. All right, which is off. Any Israelite group teaching that all the 12 tribes are black, they off. Okay, this is Deuteronomy 28:54, and this is the curse. So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eye shall be evil towards his brother, and towards the wife of his bosom, and toward the remnant of his children, which he shall leave. All right, and it says towards his brother. All right, you have an evil eye towards your brother, and that curse is still on Jake today. Let me see what it says in the NIV. Even the most gentle and sensitive man among you will have no compassion for his own brother. Those are our brothers. Okay? We all come from the same. We all come from Jacob. All right? Those are our brothers. And that's simple as niggas, they can't see that far. Okay? And even on the northern kingdom side too. That's why the Lord is only going to, deliver the elect. Okay? The elect, the elect, the only ones that's not on that bullshit. Okay? And Esau being the devil that he is, all right, when he begins to see us come together, all right, he's going to try to cause some division. He's going to, but it ain't going to, he may cause division amongst the niggas, all right, but the hopeful elect, the elect see right through the bullshit. All right, the elect see Esau is trying to sow discord amongst amongst the hopeful elect. They're going to see right through it. Okay, while 2/3 niggas that's still stuck in the world, they're going to fall for it every time. All right, that's an old tactic of Esau, divide and conquer. All right, let me go back to Acts 5 and 38. Now, because I was referring to various different movements and organizations that Jake has set up that have done nothing for our people, have come to naught. This is Acts 5 and 38. And I say unto you, refrain from these men and let them alone. For if this counsel or this work be of men, it will come to naught. This is of men. All these different councils and meetings and all this shit is of men. Okay? Where it's going to come to naught, as the scripture said. But if it be of the Most High, ye cannot overthrow it, lest happily ye be found to even fight against the Most High. So you can't fight against this. You can't fight against this truth. You can't divide. Once the Lord quickens the elect, northern kingdom, southern kingdom, you can't divide it. It's over. It's a wrap. And Esau knows that. Okay? Why you going to have dumb niggas, all right, that, hey, they're going to hear about the truth. They're going to know about the truth. They understand. But, hey, a lot of them may not accept it because they don't accept the northern kingdom. The hell with them. And it wasn't meant for them anyway. All right? The Lord brought them in just a little bit just to cast their ass out and to destroy their ass later on. Jeremiah 50 and 33, thus said the Lord of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah, that's the northern kingdom and the southern kingdom, were oppressed together. When was the last time we were oppressed? Together. Now, we're in the time now where we were oppressed together. Okay? Yes, we were in the Assyrian captivity. No, the northern kingdom was in Assyrian captivity and they left, okay, while Jake went into the Babylonian captivity. So this is the time that we were oppressed together. All right, we were oppressed together. Last time we were oppressed together was in Egypt. Okay, but it states Judah were oppressed together, and all that took them captives held them fast. They refused to let them go. Okay, and we're still oppressed. We're still in captivity in this devil's hands. All right. And Jake and nigga like and these simple niggas like this, they'll say they ain't oppressed. They'll say they're free. I'm a free black woman and I got free throat and all that stuff. Or you bitch, you ain't even got your own hair. All right, so let me go back. This is oh yeah, I want to grab this. This is Isaiah 11, and I'm going to start at verse 11. And it reads, and there shall come forth a rod of the stem of Jesse, and a branch shall grow out of his roots. And that branch is, of course, is Yahawashi. And the Spirit of the Lord shall rest upon him, and the Spirit of wisdom and understanding, the Spirit of counsel and might, the Spirit of knowledge and the fear of the Lord, and shall make him of quick understanding. Oh, it's like, is this what I want? Wait. Let me see something. It's like it. No. It's like this is not what I want. Let me look it up real quick. Bear me 1 second. I thought I wrote this scripture down or had it right. Let me see. Isaiah. Isaiah 11. What's that? 11, 13. 13. I'm at the wrong. Okay. Here it is. And he shall set an ensign. Let me see. Yeah, verse 12. That's verse 12 I want to start at. Did I start at 11? I don't know. What was that? What the fuck? Yeah. I don't know. I'm tripping. It's like it. And it shall come to pass in that day the Lord shall set in his hand high again the second time to recover the remnant of his people, which shall be left from Assyria and from Egypt and from Pathros and from Cush and from Elam and from Shinar and from Hamath and from the islands of the sea. All right, so that's going to be the Lord gathering all his elect that are scattered amongst these heathens. That's going back to the curse in Deuteronomy 28 and 64th chapter. 64th verse. And he shall set an ensign for the nations and shall assemble the outcasts of Israel and gather together the dispersed of Judah and from the four corners of the earth. The envy also of Ephraim shall depart, and the adversaries of Judah shall be cut off. And Ephraim shall not envy Judah, and Judah shall not vex Ephraim. That's the elect. Okay? There ain't going to be no division amongst the northern and the southern kingdom. The elect is going to come together in solid in truth and wisdom and knowledge. Okay? Under Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. All right, and the elect is going to come under the name and the doctrine of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. Okay? Ain't going to be no members of the elect on no panels and none of that shit. Okay? We're speaking this division. All right, this is Ezekiel 37 and 4. And he said unto me, prophesy unto these bones and say unto them, O ye dry bones, hear the word of the Lord. And thus saith the Lord power unto these bones, behold, I will cause breath to enter into you, and ye shall live. And I will lay sinews upon you, and I will bring up flesh upon you, and cover you with skin, and put breath in you, and ye shall live, and ye shall know that I am the Lord Yahawah. So I prophesied as I was commanded. This is the valley of dry bones, is the America. All right, where I just read it in Jeremiah 50 and 33, where Israel and Judah were oppressed together. Okay, and the valley and the bones are coming back together. All right, the nation are coming back together. The northern and the southern kingdom. All right, and verse 7. And I prophesied as I was commanded, and as I prophesied, there was a noise, and behold, a shaking, and the bones came together, bone in his bone. And when I beheld, lo, sinews and flesh came up upon them, and skin covered them above, but there was no breath in them. The breath is the wisdom. Okay? Then said unto me, and Jake ain't even got the flesh. A lot of these niggas out here. Okay? They don't got the sinews, they don't got none of that. All right, then said unto me, prophesy unto the wind, prophesy, son of man, and say to the wind, thus saith the Lord power, come from the four winds, O breath, and breathe upon the slain, that they may live. So I prophesied as he commanded me, and breath came into them. That's the wisdom, that's the knowledge, That's the Spirit. That's the Holy Spirit. And they lived and stood upon their feet an exceedingly great army. And that great army is the northern and the southern kingdom. All right, coming back to our heritage, coming back to the knowledge of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. Oh shit! Here I gotta read this. Reunion of Judah and Israel. The word of the Lord came again to me, saying, "Moreover, the Son of Man, take thee one stick and write upon it for Judah." This is for the last days, because the sign, that stick, is what really brought us together. Because when Jake comes up, and we know all the Israelites that are scattered that may not appear on the sign, but their spirit goes back to the Israelite. But just the sign alone is it starts a talking point, because a lot of Jakes in the Northern Kingdom, they see us up there, and we have Northern Kingdom brothers in our camp, but they see their name, they see Ephraim, oh, I'm right there, or I'm right there, and that shows them that ain't no division amongst us, okay? Because for a long time it was great division amongst the Northern and the Southern Kingdom. It's still division amongst it, but the division is for the niggas in the world. All right, the ones that are coming to this knowledge, to this truth, it ain't no division. All right, they know, and they see that we're brothers. All right, because through the Spirit, and it goes back to the scriptures. Okay, moreover, Son of Man, take one stick and write upon it for Judah, for the children of Israel, for his companions, and that's says the children of Israel. That's the whole 12. And then take another stick and write upon it for Joseph, and the stick of Ephraim was Israel. That's the Northern Kingdom, the Southern Kingdom, Judah, Benjamin, and Levi, and for Joseph, the stick of Ephraim. Ephraim was the head of the Northern Kingdom. For all the house of Israel and his companions. All right, to join them one to another into one stick. That stick is talking about a plank, and they shall become one in my hand. And when the children of thy people shall speak unto thee, saying, Wilt thou show us what thou meanest by these? Say unto them, Thus saith the Lord, Behold, I will take the stick of Joseph, which is in the hand of Ephraim and in the tribe of Israel, his fellows, and I will put them and will put them with him, even with the stick of Judah, and make them one stick, and they shall be one in my hand. All right, that's the tribes, all 12 tribes coming back together. Okay, let me see what else I had. There's one last scripture I want to get. This is Revelations 14 and 1, showing that the 144,000 they're gonna all be speaking the same thing, the elect. All right, we're all gonna be on one accord. All right, and I looked, and lo, a lamb stood on the Mount Zion, and with 144,000 having the Father's name written in their foreheads. And I heard a voice from heaven, as the voice of many waters, and as the voice of a great thunder. And I heard the voice of harpers harping with their harps, as they sung, and they sung as there were a new song before the throne, and the four beasts and the elders, and no man could learn the song but the 144,000 which were redeemed from the earth. That's the elect, all 12 tribes. All right, the only ones that in that song is this truth. All right, this doctrine. Okay, the names. All right. Let me see. These are they which are not defiled with women, for they are virgins. All right, meaning they weren't defiled with various philosophies. Okay, these are they which follow the Lamb whithersoever he goeth. These were redeemed from among men, being the first fruits unto the Most High and unto the Lamb. All right, they were redeemed from men. Okay, they were delivered. Okay, these were the first fruits. All right. So I saw that clip, man. I just had to do a lesson on it, and just you got to go in on Jake, man, because Jake is all this prophecy and all this shit going on. Jake is still still divided. All right, and we know it's by design by Esau. Okay, but it's as simple as Jake is. Jake got all this knowledge and all this so-called knowledge, and do all this studying in all these universities, and Jake can't see that those are our brothers. But like I say, Jake ain't spiritual. Those are our brothers. They suffer the same shit we go through. The jails is filled up with more, Jake than anybody. Okay, who's you know, you know, who's at the bottom? Shit, Jake. Okay, but just like a nigga think, well, I'm better than them or better. You know what I mean? Jake is just fucking wicked, man. That's why the Lord is only dealing with the elect, and that's the only one that the Lord's dealing with right now, man. And these niggas are getting in the kingdom, but that's all I have. So Lord willing, this is edifying unto the hopeful elect. I'm going to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Shalom.